young men has ever mowed. And I tell you, Carson did excellent. Gavin, he's doing good too. Doing mighty good for the first time. Brought that old A-Vine out of retirement. And that baby doll is cutting. Actually, I'm in the truck. Got my main man in here with me, Carson in here. They taking turns mowing. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've made a video. I just hadn't felt like it. And I really don't feel like it today, but I wanted to show the boys working and mowing their first time. I wanted to document it. And I have really been through something and still going through something. I'm trying to update on y'all before I end the video so you know kind of what's going on. But I have really had a time. And it ain't over yet. We want to document these young men mowing the first time. What year is that condition for? It's a 478 New Holland, ain't that right? What we're trying to do is, we've had so much rain, this hay's getting a little old, but it'll still be good. Boy, it's got a good smell. But what we're trying to do is get it all off, and then we're going to drill Sudan and mill it. And try to get multiple cuttings if we can. We're gonna have to behave because y'all look coming there. There's the boss. She must be expecting high water. She's got her short britches on. She's been in Raleigh all day. She ain't been home long. We'll bring you back when they start mowing some more. Carson said it started in 64 when they started making that. But I'm not exactly sure what year model that is. I think Gavin knows for sure. Well, I'll tell you one thing, that old Antique is doing a good job. We'll bring y'all back along in a minute. While Gavin's cutting hay, we thought we'd ride up here and check this set of cows. I tell you, they look good. But they got plenty of grass, that's for sure. Plenty of grass. Hello, bull. What do you say? That cow there, she's walking up here. She thinks we put minerals out. The way her bag looks, she may have a calf put out up here. Y'all look at there. New baby. Another bull calf. We seen that cow taking off up here by herself. She's coming to get that calf. She thought we was gonna hurt that thing. Tell y'all a story about that little cow right there. Well, she's just gonna keep walking. We was in South Carolina. Let's see. 3 years ago, I guess. 4 years ago. No, 4 years ago.
Probably, yeah.
4 years ago. We had just started dating.
Yeah, no.
And I tell you when it was, is at the spring roundup sale at Low Country Livestock Exchange. And any of y'all who's following the cattle market, you know what it's doing now. But that cow right there, she was standing in the pen down there, and she was rough. And I told Lynn, I said something to the effect of, if I thought you wouldn't shoot me, I'd buy a cow. And she said, buy it. I bought that little cow right there, and she cost $179.50. And we've sold 2 calves off of her, and she's done had that one, and we kept one off of her.
And she actually gave birth not too long after we got her. Right?
Got her, and it was what, 2 weeks? She had the calf.
It wasn't long.
And the first calf she had for us, he was as black as that right yonder. I mean, I mean, he was black. But I told Lynn when we seen that there, I said, I wish we could find some more of them $179 cows, but you can't even hardly buy the tail off one for $179 now. But we just thought we'd show you these cows while Gavin's mowing. We got to get back down there and check on him and get Carson a mowing. There's another section. Well, there's 3 more sections I want to try to get mowed. 4. I told Gavin to go ahead and mow one of them, and then, but there's 2 of them. I don't know if we're gonna get mowed seed or not. We'll just have to see. But we thought we'd show you this set of cow. They in good shape. And first set of calves we're having off that young bull over there. And I tell you, I am really impressed with his babies. But I like that bull. He's made good. And I really, really like his calves so far. I tell you, the calf off that red cow standing over yonder, that cow looks like she's standing uphill. If I ain't wrong, he's on the other side of her nursing. And he is some kind of a chunk, I'll just tell you. Ain't he on the other side of her playing?
That's him in front there, ain't it? That the bull just pushed.
That's that calf off that flatback cow.
Oh.
That calf right yonder is off the 3/4 cow. I believe Strawberries is on the other
On
side.
the other side, okay.
I think.
I can't see it.
I ain't for sure. Us sitting here talking just like y'all know what we're talking about. I clear, I believe he's on the other side. That ain't him there, is it? I thought he was bigger than that. I thought that's the calf off that flat back here.
There's still another one somewhere, another calf.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think hers is on the other side of her.
Look at them eating the grass up there on the hill.
Yeah. Because that ain't another calf up yonder. Except that red heifer calf.
He is. There you go. You
Yeah.
see him.
There he is. Now you talking about a chunk. He's standing right behind his daddy. Let's see if he follow. There he is. Now he's made just like his daddy walking there in front of him. That's a real calf right there. Well, we're gonna get back down here and check on Gabby. We do appreciate y'all watching. I'll try to give you a health update for you in there. Hey everybody, sorry I look so bad. I'm so weak I can't understand it. And I have failed 3 times today. But just to give you kind of an update what's going on. The bull broke a bone in the lower part of my spine that we didn't know about when it all happened. And it's crushing the nerves to both of my legs. Well, they tried a injection and it didn't work. So they said the next step was to operate. And so I went and met with the doctor 2 weeks ago. And he said that I spent a week in the hospital. Let's see, 5, 6 weeks ago. And he said that my blood work was the worst he'd ever seen. So I got to do more blood work, but he said there's no way they would operate because of my heart and the way everything else is. He said I'd never live through surgery. But just kind of want to give you an update what is going on. And I apologize that I have not posted. I just have not felt like it, but I wanted to document the boys' first time mowing hay. And I was sitting here in the passenger seat. Gavin, he chauffeurs me around. But I'm so weak I can't hardly go. But my legs, I just can't, well, I can't feel them really. Because the way it's mashing the nerves, there's so much nerve damage. And I've lost 48 pounds, which I needed to anyway, but this has been a hard way to do it. But I tell you, I want to tell you like I always did, I appreciate you watching. And all the subscribers, I appreciate each one of you. And if you don't mind, hit that like button if you like the video. And leave us a comment. I love hearing from you. We've been posting some videos on our music channel, and it's been good to hear from all my friends that I used to hear from on this channel. So, but I would appreciate your prayers. And I know a lot of you are praying, and I appreciate it. But it's getting on towards dark, and so I'm going to just go ahead and end it here. But I want you to know I appreciate you. And I want to tell you something else. Through every bit of this trial, there's been a lot of changes. But there's been one thing that has not changed, and that's how good God is. He's been mighty good to me, better than I deserve. And if I go home tonight, I've got so much to thank him for when I get there. But I don't know, it's been so long y'all might have forgot, but I want to tell you something. Y'all keep loving on folks, keep serving folks, and you keep bragging on Jesus, and I promise you, you'll get the blessing. Appreciate y'all, I really do. And until next time, I'll try to get some footage of the boys raking hay, and maybe some of them baling if we can. But appreciate y'all, and thank you so much for your support.